I have served as the governor of Anambra State. Whatever I promised, I said I would do before I entered into office, I did it. I started saying you who have office of first lady is illegal. I will return school. I will deal with the issue of health. I will deal with the issue of this. I deal with the. I can tell you, all of them were fulfilled. Even gone beyond my promise. I didn't promise that I was going to save their money, but I cleared as at the day that I left. I handed over. General cleared all the outstanding gratuity and pension of over 35 billion that was accumulated before I came into office. I was not owing a single gratuity. The year I left, I was not owing anybody pension. I was not owing any salary. I was not owing any contractor or supplier who have done their job. And I've said it. If any of them comes out today and say, I was being owed by P2B for stop campaigning, I stand CFO at least over 5,000 minimum land allocated by Anambra State government to people. If you find one land allocated to me directly or indirectly, I've stopped campaigning. I went and bought my own land to build my own house because I was the custodian of the land. That's why the fact that I was #1 in MDG, the only measure of development. This is not a man given to me by Nigeria, so they say it was United Nations. If you go and see, comments to be in his seriousness, like it's being showed now. For MDG, I was #1. Yet the day I left office, without anybody putting gun in my head, I had $150 million, not naira, in bank for Anambra State. There were 50 million in 3 banks: Fidelity, Access, and Diamond. I have over 30 billion naira without anybody putting gun in my head. For in the same 3 banks, about 10 billion for the Fidelity Bank, for Anambra State, and I have an investment equivalent of 25 billion for the state. Nobody asked me. It was things that I did myself. I wasn't under any pressure. I didn't borrow any, I didn't go to any bank. In fact, the chairman of DMO, the DG of DMO while I was governor, Abraham Nwankwo, in send-off party, made me the chairman of the send-off party. He said the reason why he invited me and made me the chairman of that party, he announced it there, was because I was the only governor in his 10 years of being in DMO that never came to his office to ask that he wants to borrow money. And every other person came. I was the only person. Nobody asked me to. I'm not saying I'm going to change Nigeria overnight. No. The problems are enormous. What I'm saying is that where we are now is very simple. We're on the wrong road. If you don't know where you're going, every road will lead you there. So what we're doing now, we'll get up in the morning, turn right, go right, turn left. What I want to do is to put it on the right road to development.